It's a beautiful day across the continent. Welcome to Football Planet here on Africanews. We are delighted to have you join us today too. So this is Africa's biggest reference point for everything football. My name is Juliet Bewa. So we've got a great show coming up in the next few minutes as I take you to and from Africa's biggest highlight in football. We start with our quote of the week, and this week, African football was dealt a heavy blow with the demise of Cameroonian star Patrick Ekeng, who died during a football match in Romania. Our quote of the week is dedicated to his memory. So staying on Ekeng, one man who played with him at Cordoba in the Spanish league is Ghana's #1 goalkeeper, Razak Brimah, and he speaks to us from his base. Welcome to Football Planet, Razak.
Thank you very much.
It must have been a tough week for you and the team. You played with Patrick Ekeng.
Yeah. Africa is the whole Africa and Cameroon and his family, you know. And unfortunately that we lost him, but you know, it's life. But you should pray for his family and him, and you should have a good rest and everything.
But how well do you remember him, and what sort of person was he?
Well, I can say he's a very, very good guy. He's a very good guy. He's a very, very good friend, you know. Any game that we play outside, I'm always with him in the room. And, you know, I did not expect this, but, you know, it's life and everything now happening, you should leave it to God, you know.
Sure. Thank you so much, Razak Brimah, who plays for Cordoba in the Spanish Segunda Division. He's speaking to us on the demise of Patrick Ekeng. We say condolences to the family and the whole football fraternity on the continent. Moving on to other issues now. One of the biggest derbies took place in the Ghanaian capital, Accra, last week. And rivals Accra Hearts and Kumasi Asante Kotoko locked horns in a crunch duel that saw Kotoko win by a goal. Former Asante Kotoko goalie Sulaima Abdullahi gifted his former club all 3 points in a gripping super clash encounter against bitter rivals Accra Hearts. The Burkinabe national, who spent 7 years at Kotoko, miskicked a simple back pass into his own net under no pressure to give Kotoko a first-half lead that became the decider.
Our players played really well. We're a bit unlucky that we conceded and we did not score. But overall, our players did really well.
For Hearts, they will be hoping their team bounce back in their quest to win the league.
It's a football. Everybody can make a mistake. So you have to pardon him. I look for as a fool, but we take it like that. Next time we can correct our mistakes and something.
If this is what you are going to play, then how are we going to come to the stadium again?
So from Ghana, we go to South Africa, where giants Mamelodi Sundowns were crowned PSL champions for 2015 and 2016. And this is a record 7th championship victory for Sundowns since the PSL started in 1996. And we get onto the phone line to speak to Dennis Onyango, who is Uganda and Mamelodi Sundowns goalkeeper. Thank you so much, Dennis, for joining us here on Football Planet.
Thank you very much as well for hosting me.
And how much did you put into this to secure the title?
Well, it's been a lot of hard work. I mean, yes, last season we came second, and this season we had to fight and go one step ahead. So it was too much work from the guys, and I mean, it has paid off at the end of the day.
And you had a very good foot also in the CAF Confederation Cup by beating Mediama 3-1 at home. And I'm sure the mood in camp is high.
Yes, definitely. As Mamelodi Sundowns, we are very happy at the moment because we managed to get the results in the Confederation Cup, which was the key factor. Even though we were aiming for the Champions League and we were knocked out by the mighty AS Vita, we're still aiming high in the Confederation Cup to get to the group stages.
Sure. Thank you so much for speaking to us from your base in South Africa. I wish you all the best. Right, so I've been speaking to Dennis Onyango, who is Mamelodi Sundowns goalkeeper and also Uganda's #1 goalkeeper, on their success in the PSL and also the CAF Confederations Cup. You're still watching Football Planet here on Africa News with me, Juliet Belwa. And let's do some cross-border continental championship as we bring you the results from the Confederations Cup round of 16. Right, so we go to Guinea now, where a disturbing internal administrative wrangling in the football affairs of Guinea has attracted FIFA's attention. So the governing body has instituted a normalization committee to put their house in order or risk facing sanctions.
Today, our football needs to operate on scripts that reflect reality. And this committee will work to put all the needed legal outlines around our football because we operate on those scripts and we have come to realize that they are really outdated. They are not up to date.
Right, so this show is heavy on your views, and you have been sending us some of your comments via our various social media handles. This is from Omar Farouk Atipaga. It's a beautiful history. They fought for it from day one, and they have worked really hard for this. Congrats to Amati Schlop. Good job, Claudio Ranieri, in connection with Leicester, and Lunga Sakata of South Africa is also saying congratulations to Mamelodi Sundowns on winning the league. Well done to Pitso, the players and their fans, also with the PSL win there. And this is from Uganda, from Uja. He said, so hard that Dynamo Bucharest Cameroonian midfielder, that is Patrick Ekeng, has died after collapsing on the pitch. So rest in peace. And you can also keep sending us your comments on our social media handle. Legends Corner is up next. And in the 80s, he was a delight to watch while at his peak. Legends Corner this week tells a North African successful story of former Algerian international Robert Maja. Right, so in Germany, Bayern Munich also, they won their 4th consecutive league title, becoming the first team in the Bundesliga to do so. In other news, Michel Platini will resign as UEFA president after failing to overturn his ban at the Court of Arbitration for Sport, which cut his sanctions from 6 to 4. So Michel Platini will be stepping down as UEFA president. That's our wrap-up Football Planet here on Africa News with me, Juliet Bewa. So from the entire team here at Africa News, we say thanks for watching and stay on side. See you same time next week.